When Barracuda was formed, I was not in the band. The band was just a very underground project, and he was in the project. Dario, the founder, was in the project. First drummer, Erminio. I was not there. I met him for the first time in '82. Dario said, I would like to restart the project. Let's call Bulldozer. And he knew me, and he asked the other two guys to be in the band. So I joined the band in '83, and I became the frontman. Project born in 1980, then stopped, then reformed in '83 with the name Bulldozer. The drummer was going to America, and actually I was not liking the scene at all. I was tired. I had no motivation, and he too, we didn't like. So he started collaborating with SSS. Basically I stopped being a musician. Then in '92 we made a very crazy project, which is a parody of the metal and music in general situation, which was decaying. It was getting sick, and we made a parody project to show how music was getting fake, because we didn't like everything's like machine, everything's with computers and blah blah blah. The music we really loved in the early '80s was dying, and so we were really upset and disappointed. Motorhead, yeah, absolutely. Then Venom too. The very early Venom, yeah, of course. Basically, it's Motorhead. No, that's totally untrue. Yeah, of course. I worked as a publisher. We did just for joke a few techno tracks for the Japanese market, but just for joke, just to have some fun. But it was a joke. We made maybe 5 or 6 songs, and that's it. But not officially, we were just joking with a crazy situation. Actually, a song called Nyam Nyam, which was a very crazy song, had been a very big hit in Japan. So they asked me to perform it live at the Tokyo Dome in front of 50,000 people. The Prodigy was there at the time, and we were, he was not there because he was busy, so I called Jennifer Batten and the drummer of Raw Power, and we made just 3 minutes of crazy techno, really crazy techno with metal guitars. And actually Prodigy was really influenced by what we did. They were making very soft techno, and they changed into a very aggressive techno with electric guitar. So I can say we influenced Prodigy too, but few people know that, but we did it for joke. This is not real Bulldozer. It's just a joke. But we didn't do 2,000 tracks, absolutely. As a publisher, 200, no. That's a fake news. Too many. Okay, I try to explain in a few words. The band was reformed in '83, in November '83, and we met with the guys, and we wanted to make a single, just 2 songs for a 7-inch single. He proposed a kind of Motorhead style song or something like this. And I proposed a very kind of early black metal approach. So that's a combination of the voice, very black metal, and the riff guitar, kind of Motorhead style, Motorhead tank, We recorded in '83 and we released in early '84. The single was reviewed by Kerrang together with Apocalyptic Ride by Hellhammer. So we released, before many famous bands, including Bathory. We released before them. We were in the market before them. And of course, this single, created a kind of interest in London. And Roadrunner was interested, so they asked us to make a demo. And we produced a demo for The Day of Wrath, which is now released in an album called The Exorcism. Actually, we were really fond of Merciful Fate in that time, so we asked Roadrunner if King Diamond was interested in producing Bulldozer. But I had a phone call with him and he said, oh no, that's too punk, that's too violent. Roadrunner decided to ask LG Ward from Tank to produce the album. And we went to the studio in early '85 to record, but actually all the songs had been composed in '84. And of course, a couple of them in '83. The album was released in '85, but we made the work before. We released 2 albums with Roadrunner Records. Yeah, Day of Wrath and The Final Separation. Yeah, we recorded a lot of materials. But we are studying. We are not very young, So we want, instead of doing something we already did, in the past, we would like to try to invent something new. So we are working hard and studying something new to propose, which means not something different from our tradition. But we would like to go back to the roots, but being very aggressive. So we would like to find a spatial combination of our history and our roots. That's what we want to do. And I can say we have also a couple of songs recorded by Dave Lombardo on drums. Yeah. So we have a lot of materials, but we are still working. And we want to release when we really know we did what we want to do, It was great, but we had great experience since the very first gig in Sao Paulo. We had a lot of people really dedicated to Bulldozer. There's a Bulldozer fan club with a lot of guys, and we had great time over there. We had very good time in Argentina, in Chile, everywhere. We are having very good experiences here in Latin America. Actually, that's a project created by Steve Silvestris from Death SS. And he said, well, let's do it. So, he's a very good friend of me, respect for him. So we decided to share this project. But actually, the project is from him. It's not our idea. It's his idea. Generally, when we play, we give all our energy. And actually, I was talking to many people. I was talking with Tony Dolan yesterday. He was our guest in Medellin. I think we get really kind of possessed when we are on stage and we make the concert. We try to give our energy. We do all the times, because we want to give our best, because the fans deserve the best from us. So that's what we want to do. Actually, this tour had a lot of problems with a promoter from Brazil. He stole a lot of money. I said, we don't cancel the tour. We want to meet our fans and we want to do our best. I want to thank the drummer and the bass player. They have our own original band, which is called Death Mechanism. Actually, we Bulldozer are collaborating with this band. I want to thank the guys to be with us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.